Hi people, I wanted to publish very important video tutorial how you can import PBR shaders inside Softimage because I have one imported I imported from Ambient CG. I use cycle surrender integration. This is one of my projects, and today I wanted to show to you how to import one of the one of the PBR shaders, 4K resolution map, step by step how to import it inside the Softimage application. And I use cycle surrender integration. So you can use your graphics card or processor or optics denoiser to clean up images depending what render engine, what device do you have. Before I do that, I wanted to level. There's one interesting option. I use the freeze transformations to clean up everything. Freeze all transforms. This helps to avoid level issue. And I will show to you in a minute. Okay, let's get back to it. Because recently they added new updated version. I have got some textures from Ambient CG, and it is still possible to import uh, that that type of texture because this is PBR shader, but it has separate maps. No, ja się polecił, ja się po pracy. What we got here, recently they updated. This is what I use for rendering, but in GitHub you can find the new version. I try to find where I went to the newest version. Fix shadow catcher. I cannot find out where I went last time. I can't remember when I went. Because I saw somewhere else new version of Adam. Mm, just give me a few seconds, because I can't really find where I went last time. Because I tried to find the newest version, I can't exactly remember where I went. Because I saw the newest version of this, because this is from 2025, but I also found somewhere else. What we got here, Cycles Blender. Give me a few seconds, because I try to find the Cycles applications, logins, right there. Okay. Oh yes, I found it. I couldn't see this. This is the newest. You can download the newest version what they have fixed. I don't have this currently. I have got version little bit older than that. But it may take a few minutes before I install. Okay, let's copy this. My parents make lots of noise downstairs, and this can distract me from publishing video tutorial. This is what I meant. Fix the shadow catcher, but I will have to install. I will show to you, because this is great rendering plugin, and video tutorial is important for me to show to you. This is why video tutorial may take from up to half an hour, maybe. Okay, I will save the scene. The reason is because I need to go to add-ons and install, because we will be installing new version of Cycles. Add-ons, install. You have to specify correct path. For sure, this is the newest version. It has just been released. I have to double check add-ons and install. Second, check numbering. This is the newest one. This is what we need. Make sure you go to render. Render manager. In render manager, you have to set cycles render by default. Options. We have to select devices if you have got RTX 2080 or RTX 2080 Ti or the newest one. I don't know if the newest graphics card will be visible. Do not run as administrator application. Denoise optics. Options. What we got here, we have to select bump map to be able for displace maps to be visible. Sampling, I will set samples like 77 samples. But when I open the scene, it may not load the same settings. Render of options. I have to check. No, there aren't the same settings because I saved the scene. Also, when you want to render sky, make sure you deselect this. I don't want to talk about this today, because today I want to talk about how to import PBR shaders. Materials. What material is this? Let's call this chrome. We have to import color map first. F2, we will rename chrome PBR. Make sure you click on those boxes so you can see bump map and displacement. I think I will have to make this window slightly bigger. We have a base color. We have to insert image in it. New from file. Because this will allow us to create texture projection. Color. Make sure. Unfortunately, I didn't use texture projection. Oh no, it's not visible yet. Why texture projection isn't visible? I will have to insert image once again. I wonder why this option is inactive. Okay. Maybe I will have to assign material first. Oh yes, I couldn't see texture projection. Very important when you import texture. This happened because I didn't assign material. New from file. Color. Unfold. What I will do now, we will be cutting edges here. Set in from current edges. I want to go to texture editor so you can see, because you can see in a render time your PBR maps. Okay, set from current edges, unfold and back. I would rather to choose to rename texture projection clusters. Custom unwrap, custom unwrap 01. Just in case it creates copy of the map. And we will see check wrapping. This is actually important. So you can see in render time, render plus options. Wait a minute. Why? It is visible. It is. Sometimes you have to click to load the icon. I will have to change resolution. Because it may take less time. Chrome. Because we have got metallic part, so I have to blend it with clips. Insert. blend with image, new from file, metallic PNG. We have to use the same texture projection. Make sure you click on that image. What we got here? Hopefully nothing goes wrong. I have to check if I done this properly because there are some other settings like roughness, metallic. In a minute I will show to you how to import this place map. Oh yes, we can see already visible metallic map. Now I will show to you how to import this place map. It is a bit complicated, but what I have to check step by step what I connected together, so it shouldn't be too complicated. Now the cycles input, cycles texture coordinate. Let me to check if I connected properly. This needs to be connected to AMP map. Cycles input converter vector cycles mapping. Sometimes it can sometimes be complicated, but once you get used to, you should be okay. Now the cycles texture, cycles image texture, vector to vector. But the way of working is a little bit like inside of Blender application. Also another thing you should keep in mind, use options copy all when you save projects, so you can copy external files. New from file. Non-color data, very important when you import black and white maps. Cycles converter, cycles RGB to BW, color to color. Now we will connect. Displacement. Wait a minute, how I imported cycles displacement. Do not turn preview rendering because it is unstable when you go to references, and when you use shader ball you can use cycles render, but I don't want to enable this because this is very unstable. Now we have cycles displacement. Scale, I will lower to value like that. Value to height, displacement to bump. Now we can check our results. Sometimes you see artifacts like that. Don't worry, you can still bypass this. You have to just load the preview. I know it's a little bit annoying, but you sometimes have to do that to avoid any issues You can see we have imported our texture map. It's not visible as it should be. I have to abort rendering. I have to do some. I have to make some adjustments. Something I don't really like over here. Metalliness map. I think I will have to import it once again. It's not properly connected. It should be connected to that port. Color to scalar, color to scalar, color to scalar. So now we have connected properly our texture map. So I highly recommend to use Cycles add-on for Softimage. Unfortunately, this program has been discontinued long time ago. Another thing is you can see, maybe I will upload it to you, final result, final render. Softimage projects, if you want to see render pictures. This is my final render. Some artifacts, I can see some visible artifacts. Not quite sure why. It also depends how you scale texture. I want to scale a little bit. Now, but make sure you always remember about option when you load this texture. This is actually very important. I think it looks what I don't like. It should look much better. I think I will have to change some values. Cycles, displacement. Well, I can still adjust some settings. Mid-level. What will happen if I change it to world space? I'm very curious, and let's render this once again. Pass options. Second, check what extension of the file you can choose OpenEXR or PNG. Where is a PNG has the highest quality? Save all. Copy all. So you can see, I think it depends what type of file are you importing to avoid artifacts like that, because it should look a lot better. I will rotate view. I think I will have to move this object a little bit because I have to check something. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good at all. I think I will have to import different map. Mm, I wonder if I could work with different map, because displacement JPG has lower quality, because you can also check in render options. What if I use true displacement? I think this may not work. No, this may not work through displacement, because it has native support. Also, exposure is important, because I also use like artificial light, like in Blender, so can render realistic sky. Okay, I wonder if I can download maps color. Ah, it changed a lot. I think it looks better. I would like to check something important. 4K JPG. I wanted to check how does this work with the JPG file. But sometimes this is time consuming, because it may take a while. But on the other hand, you can just replace some of your files instead. What kind of metal this was? I will have to check if I still see artifacts using JPG file. Mm, guess I have to go with Macalina's map. And color map as well. Let's remove a color map and new from file. I think I got rid of art. Oh no, I still see some artifacts, but it is still looking okay. And because I wanted to render to show to you that polygon object, because that polygon object is looking quite good when I render. But it is still possible to use Softimage in 2025, especially that we have got this version and even the newest one. I hope you like my video tutorial. I was learning a lot how to use sequence render engine, and how to import PBR shaders inside Softimage application.